All right, theme 1 of Islam in-depth studies was rituals. Theme 2 was sacred text. Theme 3 is beliefs and doctrines. You know what a belief is. Doctrine is simply a system of beliefs, so it's a bit repetitive. So we want to talk today about Iman. Iman in Islamic theology denotes a believer's faith in the metaphysical aspects of Islam, the supernatural stuff. However, Iman, so it sort of means faith, but it's different from faith in the sense that it should not be blind belief, but should be accompanied by reason. So faith, the word faith in English, connotes, blind belief, but Iman is not that. Its most simple definition is the belief in the 6 articles of faith, 6 specific things, but it really means more than that. The term Iman has been delineated in both the Quran as well as the Hadith of Gabriel, major important canonical Hadith. According to the Quran, the Iman must be accompanied by righteous deeds. There's a saying in Christianity, faith without good works is dead. And the Prophet Muhammad said, according to one Hadith, kindness is a mark of faith. He who is not kind has no faith. So as I said, it's essentially a belief in these 6 articles, these 6 things. Belief in Allah, belief in the angels, belief in divine books, belief in the prophets, belief in the day of judgment, and belief in Allah's predestination. So let's unpack each of these. Belief in Allah. Tawhid is the indivisible oneness concept of monotheism in Islam. And it constitutes the foremost part of the Muslim profession of faith. There is no God but God. And we keep returning to Tawhid, I know, it seems, but that's because it's the core part of Islam. There's an uncompromising monotheism at the heart of Islamic belief, which is seen from an Islamic standpoint as distinguishing Islam from other major religions. And I think that's a reasonable statement. Belief in angels. Angels are important in Judaism and Christianity. They're most important in Islam. Like Jews and Christians, Muslims believe that angels are a part of God's creation. Angels act as God's agents and serve Him in protecting humans, in relaying His messages, or performing a variety of other functions. The angel Gabriel, who appeared to Mary in the New Testament to explain that she was going to bear the Son of God. He's the same Gabriel who appeared to Muhammad that night in the cave, the night of power, and gave him the first revelation, the first recitation, and visited him all these other subsequent times. Many Muslims believe that 2 angels attend each human being, recording all of his or her words and actions until the moment of death, and that all those words and actions will be weighed by God on the day of judgment. Belief in divine books. Notice that's with an S. Islamic holy books are the texts which Muslims believe were authored by God to various prophets. Muslims believe the Quran to be the final revelation of God's word to man, despite the primacy that Muslims place upon the Quran as God's final word. Islam speaks of respecting all the previous scriptures and belief in all the revealed books. That's an article of faith to believe in all of them. Among the books considered to be revealed, the 4 names mentioned in the Quran are the Torah in Arabic, revealed to Moses, the Psalms, Zabur, revealed to David, the Gospel, Injil, revealed to Jesus, and of course the Quran itself. Belief in prophets. Prophets in Islam include messengers, sort of a special prophet, bringers of divine revelation via an angel, and just prophets, lawbringers that Muslims believe were sent by God to every people. Jesus, by the way, was more than just a prophet. He also was a messenger. He was the penultimate messenger, the last but one. In Islamic belief, the first prophet was the human being Adam, the first human being, Adam. Many Jewish and Christian prophets and revelations they delivered are mentioned in the Quran as the prophets and revelations, but usually with different names. The Jewish Elisha is Alyasa, Job is Ayub, Jesus was Isa. Joseph, Yusuf. David, Daoud, and so on. Unique to Islam is Muhammad, who Muslims believe is the seal of the prophets. That is, he's the last. He seals the revelation. There's no new revelation after the Quran. In Muslim belief, every prophet preached the same main Islamic beliefs. And clearly, you can see the similarities between the Abrahamic beliefs. Number 5 is belief in the Day of Judgment. But I'm not going to talk about in this video because the next thing we're going to talk about is in Doctrines is eschatology or the end times. And we'll talk about it then. Belief in Allah's predestination. Qadr, I'm assuming that's how you say it, means fate or divine foreordainment or predestination. It's the concept of divine destiny in Islam. God maintains the preserved tablet, which has a record of everything that's ever happened and ever will happen. And so people assume from this, non-Muslims take away the fact that nothing matters in Islam, that Islam is a very fatalistic religion. But actually, according to this belief, a person's action is not caused by what is written in the preserved tablet, but rather the action is written in the tablet because God already knows all occurrences without the restrictions of time. So Islam is not fatalistic. You still have to be good. You can't say it doesn't matter. It does matter. So, looking at Islam as a whole, Islam is basically voluntary submission to God. And you demonstrate that by doing the 5 pillars. That's one level of Islamic existence. Iman, al-Iman, takes things to a different level. This is a deep belief in all the aspects of the 6 articles of faith that I just reviewed. There is another level called al-Ihsan, meaning perfection or excellence. And in this case, you would do the 5 pillars, you believe in the 6 articles of faith with all your heart, and you deploy righteousness on the earth. You do good things to people and to benefit them. You advocate for the oppressed and the vulnerable. Sort of the highest level of faith and submission. And that is Iman.